Hi guys, welcome to lesson 4.8, previewing and then sharing your Google form when you're ready to go. So very similar to Google Sites, this has a preview feature where you can look at what it's going to look like on the user end. So after I've made my questions, I've got my form set up, or you could do it midway if you wanted to just kind of check and see what it looks like. Up here in the top, we've got the eyeball, which is preview. So we'll do that, and it's going to open a new tab. Notice we've got that here. Remember, we password protected it. So I'm just going to try so you can see. I'm going to hit next without the password. All right, and it says, no, it's required. Okay, so I want to enter the password, 8675309. Okay, that's my password. Now it will let me go. So you can see the password protecting example there. I've got my options here. Okay, so I can check boxes, vocab questions. Okay, lets me go through and I move to sections. So I can do a preview there. And then at the end when I'm ready, so basically I'm taking this and I can go through and see what it looks like. I can always flip back over to the edit version here by editing this, or I still have that tab open there, which is editing. So I'll just close that out and we'll leave that form. So I can see the preview and what it looks like. That way, if you need to make any adjustments, you don't like the way something looks, we forgot to add something, whatever that happens to be. Once you've previewed it and you feel good about it and you're ready to share it or send it out, got the giant send button here. So when I do that, there's a couple options. Options one is you can send via email. I can collect, again, it gives me an opportunity to check that box of collecting if I haven't checked it before in the settings option here. So I can enter kids' emails. If you've got a listserv of folks, so we have a bunch of our students are filed under classes. So like if I wanted to send this only to the seniors, I could do class of 2020 and that would send them. I could do, there's a bunch down here. If you've got other contact lists built, you only want to send it to individual people, whatever it happens to be. You can customize your specific message in the email. You can also you can include the form in the email. If it's a short response, like something maybe that's only 2 or 3 questions, I might suggest that where people can actually fill the form out inside their email and submit it versus going outside to like a web browser to do it. You can also, at this point here, you can add collaborators. Collaborators are people who can actually edit your form. So let's say you're doing some sort of a team form and you want all your teachers on your team to be able to edit or see the responses, do those sorts of things. You can add collaborators from this. You can also add collaborators through these 3 dots up here in the top if you wanted people to be able to co-edit the form with you. You can also here get a link to your form. So if you wanted to post that link, say maybe on a web page or inside of an email, instead of sending the form via email, you can put the link which redirects to the form. You can shorten up that URL this way. And then we've got the embed code. And the embed code then is how we're going to take that form and actually put it on your web page. So you can also adjust how tall or how wide it is. It's kind of got a default version here, but you could shrink it. So it's very simple. We're just going to copy that web code. You're going to go to your Google site or whatever web page you want to embed it on. Also remember, just a reminder, if you have Grammarly running, you have to deactivate that because it messes with the syntax of what you have going on. So again, the way to do that, you can come here. You can go to your extensions if you're running Grammarly, and you just want to make sure that Grammarly right now, so mine is off. Okay, it's not on, but you want to make sure it's off because that messes with the embed code. So if I come to week 4, we're in Google Forms, and I can embed. I go to embed code, and then I can paste that in. And then I see that there. And I can insert my Google form. Now, it's not quite as wide as I'd like it to be, so I can widen it out so we can see the whole form. You probably want this to be bigger, right? So we can see that there. You can adjust the size of the window. So that's how to preview and then share your form in different ways, including the embed option onto your website. Thanks.